my Dallas nigga hurt.
Oh my, what's going on? I know you like that. I know you did. I know you did. I know you like that. I know you did. I just know you did. Did you like that intro? Oh, that's fire. Oh, that was fire. I it was so fire that I almost want to do it again. I almost do, but but I won't. Welcome to the Big Time Show podcast. Right now, that is being seen and heard live right now as we speak. Here on Facebook, here on YouTube, here on here on my other channels as well. All of them that are there. Uh, what's going on, everybody? Listen, I hope that you would come in and share uh, now if you can. I am sharing as we speak. I'm sharing as we speak right now. Hope that you would do the same for me. It's 3 o'clock Saturday. Means I am here. Getting ready, of course, for the Dallas Cowboys' last preseason game of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime on tonight. Tonight, I'll go ahead and say now I'm supposed to be with West Coast Cowboy Henny Moore and Landlord from Alabama tonight for the watch party. I should be joining them tonight, so there'll be another broadcast live. Hope you guys might want to watch the game with me tonight as we talk about the Cowboys and the last preseason game of the year. Certain things have happened now that things are changing because of the trade of yesterday, which we'll talk about a little bit today. We will things have happened as far as who is playing and most importantly, how long they are playing on tonight. So I hope that you guys will kind of hang with me and let's see what we want to talk about. I don't have a lot of people here today. What's going on? I'm not used to that. I know college football has started today. Maybe that's it. Matter of fact, I have no doubt that that's it. But we're here at 3 o'clock. We're gonna talk to those that want to talk about it on tonight. I'm coming to the chat. I'm sorry, in just a second to say hello to those that have come on today. Again, I'm sharing. If you're on Facebook, and if you want to contribute to the podcast, you can do it by the stars. Or if you're on the YouTube channel, you can contribute that way by the super chats as well. I was messed up by that in my intro. Yeah, if y'all missed my intro is fire. I got a new intro now. So you guys got to go back and look at it. It's fire. Uh, so I almost want to look at it again, y'all. I almost do. I ain't gonna do that because it'd be kind of raggedy. Some of y'all popping in. I know y'all want to talk. Probably a continuation of yesterday after the trade of Trey Lance. We had a kind of interesting discussion about that. And I practiced my conspiracy theory a little bit. I think it might have caused a little damage, you understand? But so be it. It is what it is. I'm still sharing just in case y'all wondering what I'm doing. I'm looking down. I'm coming to speak. Hey, everybody. I want to see who's in the house. I'm coming to the chat. I know you're there. I don't want to be rude. I'm about to do it right now. Just put something on my page there. I'm going to another page. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm a part of so many groups that I know what my show is. That I don't want to be raggedy by there. And I can see I've done it already. Okay. All right. Let me speak to everybody. Go to Podbean first and see. No. Do that. Okay, Chad Gooley. How you doing over there in Podbean land? What's going on? All right, I see Gerald. What's up, Gerald? My cousin is here, Miss Atkins. I see you. Mike, the con man. The con man is here. What's up, man? I'm gonna be on his show, I believe, next Friday. Am I right about that, con man? I'm supposed to be on his show on Friday, this coming up Friday. I will see him. Shane, the man, my brother. What's going on? James Gary, how you doing, sir? Lee, what's going on? I got people in here. If you coming in, come on, speak and come on and share. And let's get this party started. All right. Thank you. I see you coming, man. Listen, let's start off with today. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you, man. What's up, Joe? Joe, over there in Italy. What's going on, Joe? One of my guys who's been with me for a while now. I appreciate him so much. Appreciate him so much. Let's talk. Really, to be honest with y'all, I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's really one east side I see you done entered in. What's going on? Really tonight, y'all, and I think this is shared by every team in the NFL that's entering into this last week. Everybody got the same goal. It's prayer meeting going on right now. Folks laying anointed oil on people's head. They're doing it all right now. Please, Lord. That's what they're saying. Please, Lord. Don't let nobody get injured tonight. And some of you already thought wrong right then. Because a lot of you are thinking starters. And there are a couple of games where starters are going to play like tonight. The Jets and the Giants are playing, and supposedly Aaron Rodgers is playing, which I find, pretty interesting. Like, why is he playing in the last game when you're not going to play him but for one series? But Lord, what if that one series he get hit and losing? That would be pretty messed up. But he's playing tonight. I'm quite sure he's not going to be playing long at all. No doubt in my mind. I don't think that he will. But the Cowboys in particular have already done a whole lot for tonight's game. There's reports that said they've already had the meeting with Will Greer. and saying that he's playing the whole game and he's also going to be released at the end of the game. Why? Because of the trade yesterday, in which we got Trey Lance from the 49ers. So it ends all drama of saying, number one, our Cowboys keeping 4 quarterbacks. The answer to that is no. Trey Lance will come in as the 3rd quarterback. So, once he gets here. And Will Greer, they said, will be able to play the whole game tonight. And what they really want to give him a chance to do is to put as much tape out as he needs to. Y'all forget that sound. I'm also multitasking. I'm doing my fantasy football draft in a very competitive league this year. And I'm drafting, so y'all forgive me. I got work to do right here, and I just made that draft. There we go. God, see that? Bam. I just picked up Michael Gallup too in the round. I'm with the 165th pick. So that's by round 8, 9, or something like that. So got a good value at a very low round. So that's good stuff there. Anyway, Will Greer will be cut. He gets to put, good tape out there in hopes that he can get picked up by another team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, with everybody has the same cut line. Now remember, every team started off with 90 players, 90 players, and now everybody is going to be cut. I mean, there's a lot of players about to be cut. 90 players cut down to 53. Every team is there. And who's that? Oh, okay, Ultra Cowboy. What's up, Ultra Cowboy? He comes in exactly what I was kind of thinking. There will be over 1,000 players cut on the same day. So, you may be cut today, but you just might get picked up easily tomorrow. I think Will Greer is good enough to be a number 3 quarterback on most teams, and depending on the team, he possibly be a number 2 quarterback. So I believe if Will Greer puts on a show tonight or plays, halfway decent, I don't think he's gonna have a problem finding another job rather quickly too. I may add. And if push comes to shove that nobody picks him up, which I really believe somebody will, then the Cowboys would probably sign him to a practice squad deal, which is what we did last year. And I believe the Cowboys really want him back. They just can't afford to keep 4 quarterbacks. I think they really want Will Greer to be there. So it's a big night for Will Greer. Let me go and tell you this. I don't want to see Deuce Vaughn. I definitely don't want to see, let me see. I don't want to see Jalen Tolbert tonight. I don't want to see him. The backup linemen need to work, but I almost hate to say this. It's some of them that may not need to play because I don't trust Tyron Smith. I don't know what Terrence Steele is quite yet. I think he's back, but I don't know. Zach Martin is back, but he's only had less weeks. He should be ready to go. I'm just saying, some of these guys might be playing against the Giants because we know how fragile some of our players are. You see what I'm saying? I don't. Even with the line, I don't know. I don't know. I'm serious. I don't know. Let me see. I don't want to see Rico Dowd play tonight. I don't want Deuce Vaughn. I don't want. I don't want to see that. Y'all give him a pick up again. Let's see here. Got a whole bunch of folks here. Y'all forgive me. I know y'all think it's regular, but hey. All right. Um, I just don't think we need. Hey, all y'all that's coming in. What's going on? If I say, hey, Terry, hey, y'all go ahead and share. Hit that like button for me and hit that on Facebook. Excuse me, on YouTube. You hit that heart button. That counts as a like as well. There's some guy that just shouldn't be playing, y'all. I'm serious. I can go both sides of the ball. I don't want to see Sam Williams. I don't want to see, you know, I don't want to see Mozzie tonight. Mozzie might need some more work, but I don't know if I just want to see him. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Dante Fowler. I don't want to see him. I think I do want to see Marquise Bell only because of the way that they're trying to pump him up to be the Overshawn, because he's kind of going to take his spot. I don't think we don't need it. So you got 53 guys, 53 rosters going to be made. You got 90. No, we don't need to see Deuce Joe. Joe, if you ain't seen enough from Deuce, you ain't gonna never see nothing. Deuce Vaughn has already proved himself. He's made the team. His spot is solidified. They already know where he lands on the depth chart as far as running back goes. No need to play him. You need to see Malik Davis tonight and Hunter Lemke. Those need to be your running back. Malik Davis, Hunter Lemke. What's up, Gary? That's all you need to see tonight. And I hate to say Malik, but I think that Deuce is minimum your number 3 running back, and Rico, I believe, should be the second running back, and then of course Pollard is your first running back. So the running backs tonight, the only one was up, Greg. The only one that should be playing tonight is Malik and Hunter Lemke. Those should be your running backs tonight. Wide receiver, I need to see Fiaco tonight. Jalen Tolbert should not play tonight at all. Fiaco, Brooks needs to play tonight. Those guys. I'm thinking about another receiver. Dennis Houston. That's what I'm thinking about. Dennis Houston needs to play tonight. Turpin does not need to play tonight. Turpin does not need to play tonight. Now, that's not we don't need to see no. So in other words, we really, we're watching. Most of these guys that we'll see tonight are probably going to be cut on cut day. However, some guys can still have room to impress. I need to see. Now I'm gonna tell you who I need to see. That's a name that need to play, because he's going. Have we heard the name Nashawn Wright this offseason? I mean, what has he done? Nashawn Wright has lost to me. I believe he lost his job to Eric Scott Jr. I believe Nashawn Wright has lost his job to Eric Scott. I don't need to see Eric Scott tonight. Well, let me take that back. Scott can play a little bit tonight. Scott can play. And Nashawn need to be the other corner. Nashawn is on the borderline, ladies and gentlemen. You ask me now. Nashawn is on the borderline. I want to make that clear. I believe he's on the borderline. Nashawn needs to play. Hey, I got a super chat here. Let me put this up. When you do the super chat, I immediately stop. Come on in. Super chat. Terry said, "Don't play nobody tonight. I'm glad to see the front office see the quarterback position like me." Oh my God. Hey B Bird. Hey, I don't know how you doing? Oh, listen B Bird. Listen, trust me. Y'all just ignore East Side. Look, y'all know why he here. If y'all respond to him, he feel like he won, and I'm responding right now. So let y'all leave East Side alone. Let him be there. You know, just let him do it. East Side, I'm gonna warn you now, sir. If I open up the phone line and you pop on here talking you're gonna be the quickest call in the history of podcasting. I promise you that. William Keith, hey brother, how you doing, sir? He said Gallimore, Bohanna, Fiaco, Wright, and Land on the bubble. I think they like Land. Okay. I think Nashon is on the bubble. I believe the battle for the night is going to prove between Fiaco, Dennis Houston, Brooks, Jared Brooks, I believe. I believe that that's where you're gonna get you're gonna get some stuff. Bohanna and Gilmore at the very beginning of the preseason, they were talked about to be, on the cut line, to be honest with you. When you look at the defensive tackles that we have, there's really not a lot of room. You got Osei, you got Mozzie Smith, you got Big Hankins. That's 3. There might be room for just one more. So the battle then is nobody carries 5 defensive tackles. So if there is a battle, it might be between Gallimore and Bohanna. So they do need to play tonight, and that need to be your starting defensive tackle. And whichever one come out the best, that might be the one that make the team. And see, here's the interesting thing. You guys are bringing up good stuff. I don't think you're gonna see Keith Williams. I don't think you. I'm just saying. I think Richards has done what he's supposed to do. To be honest with you, considering where he's landed, in the draft and stuff, he's fine. Bass, I think they like Bass. To be honest with you, I think he might make the team. Lesko, I think it's obvious that he'll be on the team. They can't afford to cut no too many linemen there. Not when you got the kind of line we got. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Shane, I see you. I was about to get into that in just a second. I just don't think that's the case. And here's the thing about this, William, by your next comment here. You saying Brooks is nice, he won't last on the practice squad. And see, when you couldn't have a mass cut like everybody will on the same day, some of these guys that you guaranteeing to probably make the practice squad is going to get picked up by another team. These guys got to go through waivers. You know what I'm saying? These guys got to go through waivers, and some of these guys are going to make it. Y'all forgive me. I'm back in it again. I'm sorry. I got to pick a kicker. I'm in the last draft here. Well, how about this? I'm gonna go and be a homer. I'm gonna pick Brandon Aubrey as my kicker this year on my plans team, which leads, of course, that's a perfect segue, Shane. There's one other person that we got to see tonight because we didn't see him because we were driving the ball too well, and the boy never got a chance to kick a field goal, and that's Brandon Aubrey, our kicker. We still don't know. This is the last preseason game. Look, I don't want to be coming into the Giant game. I don't want to be coming to the Giant game and have to find out if he ready. Look, it's one thing about practice time, and unfortunately, it is what it is. He done kicked more kicks in practice than anything. Unfortunately for him, and unfortunately for the evaluation process, the offense had moved the ball well enough, even with Rush and Will Greer, that the boy ain't kicking no field goals. Either we scoring, or he's kicking an extra point, or we're getting stopped and we got to punt the football. I keep hearing about this rocket leg that he got. I ain't had this chance to see him kick from 50 yards yet. I haven't seen it. I wouldn't even be worried about scoring tonight. I just look. Just if we get to the 35 to the 38-yard line, I want to purposely see him kick 48 plus yard field goals tonight. We ain't worried about winning. We ain't worried about winning. I want to see him kick nothing but 40 plus yard field goals tonight. I don't need to see 30. That's almost like an extra point. Even though I've seen him miss one. Okay. I seen that. But I want to see him kick the ball because, see, we don't want to wait till we get to the Meadowlands or whatever they call it now, the Giant Stadium, wherever it's called now, and then be trying to figure out what this kid is like. Can he handle the pressure? No, and this really ain't going to be pressure tonight. It's pressure on him because, I take that back, it is pressure on him because he know Cowboy Nation want to know, can you kick the football? That's what we really ain't going to get to know. I mean, how many chances really is he going to get tonight to try a field goal attempt? But we don't know enough. We don't have enough sampling even in the preseason to know what this kid can do. We know what he did in USFL. We do know that. Let's tape on him how far he can kick it, but I got to see it. I'm sorry. So that's a big one tonight too. And Shane, you're absolutely right. We got to see what the kicker's doing tonight. My producers just looked at me and told me I'm raggedy for doing my fantasy draft. I had to. Shoot. He said, I want to figure out to kick bowling balls all night. Oh, wow. Joe? Joe said he want Yeah, we need to see him though. He's the only one. That's something that we need to see. He's won the job, y'all. They ain't brought nobody in. He has the job. But he's still, unproven. We need to know. We need to know what he can do tonight. So, again, I want to go back to Nashawn Wright. What's up, Demetrius? You all right? Thank you for popping in. Listen, I want to know what Nashawn Wright is thinking right now. This is a big night for him. This is a big night for him. He possibly could be on that cut line. I think he has to have, even though he probably gonna be playing against guys, they ain't, I don't think the Raiders are gonna play anybody tonight. I mean, they shouldn't, but if they aren't, then you need to work out against these guys. You need to do something. If you ain't getting if you're not getting a catch, I mean, not a catch, but if you're not involved in plays, the passing game, you need to be hitting somebody, when they run the football. You need to do something. I really believe he's on the cut line. I really do. Let's look at the secondary, y'all. Okay, let's count it off. Usually a team keeps 6 defensive backs. Am I right about that? I think 6. So we got Diggs, 1, Gilmore, 2, Bland, 3. They're going to keep Jordan Lewis, even though he ain't playing. That's 4. Eric Scott, that's 5. Kelvin Joseph, that's 6. Is he even? Is he even really in the conversation? I mean, between Kelvin, really the only person I think that he really can beat out probably is Boss Man Fat. But you got to keep in mind, I don't know about that because Boss Man Fat is one of our, even though he ain't one of our better cornerbacks, he is one of our better special team players. Kelvin Joseph is very good on special teams. And so I really believe he's that dude. I think Kelvin Joseph's spot is secure, to be honest with you, because of special teams. They ain't, got to do with cornerback play. There are plenty of guys that'll play before him playing corner right now. I just feel like Kelvin Joseph's spot is secure. They need him on special teams. Nashawn was okay, but if you're gonna keep Nashawn, who you gonna cut? You're not cutting. The only person you can think of maybe is Eric Scott, or unless they're doing something with Jordan Lewis, who hasn't played, in a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Nashawn. I'm serious. I don't know if Nashawn is there. I'm serious. That's another good one. Thank you, Metris. One of our core special team players, CJ Goodwin, might be cut. Well, that may change things, Metris. I'm glad you brought that up in the chat, because then that may give, because Nashawn Wright played pretty decent on special teams as well. They might be ready to make the turn from CJ Godwin to Nashawn Wright. See, these are the battles that you got to kind of be looking at and looking for when you're there. Once we looking tonight, we need to see how much Nashawn plays. We need to see, and on that note, since Demetrius brought it up, we need to see how much CJ Goodwin plays. And we need to see if Kelvin Joseph plays, and if he does, how much. Some of these guys are really on the borderline, and I'm talking about guys who you would think that are pretty much somewhat of automatics on the team. I don't know that about Nashawn Wright. I got another one I got to throw out, and it's going to sound crazy too. I know that ain't going to be the case, but, Jabril Cox ain't showed me nothing. Sorry, y'all. Jabril Cox ain't showed me nothing. And he's a pretty good special teams player too. I'm not saying he's not going to be on the team, but I'm saying there was expectation for him, to re-solidify himself as, one of the guys that's on, linebacker that probably be competing for maybe the fourth linebacker, maybe, or something like that, which automatically put you on special teams. But fourth linebacker, that was expectation about Cox. Cox ain't showed us nothing, man. Cox ain't showed me nothing. Might have showed y'all, but he ain't showed me nothing. I don't see, and maybe it's because he hadn't had the opportunities, but then if that be the case, then I got to ask the question, okay, we're in preseason. Why haven't you had the opportunity? Now, if you tell me he's hurt, then okay. But if he's not hurt, and he ain't been hurt because he's been in the game, I don't see where Cox has done something to say, oh yeah, he's our fourth or fifth linebacker. Oh yeah, you got to play. I'm not saying he on the cut line, but I am gonna say this: he can't be too far from it. How about that one? Frederick, I see you popped in. I believe Harper is valued more than Cox. William says Sam Williams got to play. He's McCarthy's dog. No, he don't. That's just my opinion. Sam is solidified. Sam is in no danger of not making his team. The only thing he's in danger of is possibly the NFL at some point, much later, saying he might be suspended. Maybe. But if you listen to Jerry Jones, the way he was talking, like it ain't about nothing. So I don't know. Jerry know more than I know. He got all the connections in the NFL, and Jerry got up there and said, hey, I know all the facts. If y'all saw the interview, I know all the facts. And I anticipate him playing every game this year. So that came from your owner. And you're not gonna say that unless you ain't talked to some folks. And as I said, Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones Rolodex is much deeper than ours. Yeah, so he don't need to play because he's there's an argument. Now let me ask y'all this. This is creating content right here. Let me ask y'all this. I need everybody to help me on this one. Now think about this. All right. It's something interesting going on. This is when the politics of the Cowboys always come into play, y'all. When I say the politics, I'm saying the Cowboys will always play. What's up, AC? My man in the building. The Cowboys will always play the one that makes more money rather than the guy that is really, need to be on the field. I ain't saying he's supposed to start, but I'm saying he's supposed to be on the field. And I got the perfect scenario, Cowboy fans. Listen to this one. You know what name we haven't heard this year? And I don't remember him playing. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't remember it. And even if he did play, he didn't do nothing. And I don't think he played. That's Dorrance Armstrong. Okay? Here's my question. I don't got to dress it up and pretty. Let me ask y'all. Because Sam, when he on the field, Sam Williams is a problem. I'm going to throw one more name up there. Dante Fowler is a problem. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think that Sam Williams is supposed to start now over Dorrance Armstrong? And before y'all tight, Dorrance Armstrong, I think now he got the big money now. Not crazy money, but he did get paid from the Cowboys a couple years ago. So he's getting, well, it was last year actually. He's getting paid. And Sam, you got to find out, man. You got to find out. Sam's a second round draft pick, and it goes a little deeper. I was on the phone with my partner today, who was on the show last night, Marlon, and at some point, y'all, and I don't even care if this person puts up an All Pro or another Pro Bowl year like last year. At some point, we got to get off D-Law. I'm sorry. We're going to get off because he costs too much. And if the gap is not huge between the two, then Sam need to play. Sam's a second round draft pick, and he is a problem. And I'm saying, now me, based off what I see, I'm saying Sam is more of a problem than Dorrance. Dorrance just have a whole lot of more experience, and he can play. I give you that. But sooner or later, we're going to have to get off one of these two guys because they getting paid too much money. And I just feel like somebody finna get traded. And it ain't going to be D-Law. D-Law make too much money. This is my thought. And I ain't even looking at the chat right now. This is my thought. I believe that this year right here is the last year of DeMarcus Lawrence on this team. A lot of y'all gonna be mad and sad, but when you got all this money that we got to pay folks, and you got all these, you can't pay everybody. Somebody gonna have to go. And if you really want to get nasty, if it was me, I would go ahead and trade Dorrance Armstrong today. The reason why, because everybody knows that Dorrance Armstrong is at least an 8 to 10 sack guy. That's trade value. That's trade value. He will get you 8 to 10 sacks a year. You can get something. I mean, you ain't get no first round draft pick or nothing like that. You ain't getting a second, but you might get at least a fourth or a fifth. You might get a fourth. No, you ain't get no fourth. You might get a fifth. Y'all know how much the Cowboys love. And the reason why I'm saying that, because you know how much the Cowboys love the draft. You know they love the draft. Well, you just gave up your fourth pick for Trey Lance. I don't get it back. If you ain't gonna get your fourth pick back, you can get 2 picks in the 5th round. That'll be just as fine. The Cowboys will be very happy about that. They love the draft. They love to hold on to their picks. I would trade Darns because I know I can get something for him. I can get something. I'm trading Darns Armstrong. And I'm putting the pressure on Sam Williams. And I don't care nothing about this, possible suspension and all. By the time Jerry Jones and his lawyer keep getting involved, even what was will not be. Y'all didn't understand what I just said right there. Y'all didn't understand. I guess I'm preaching right there. Okay, let me stop. What was, or if they found X amount in the car, I promise you, by the time that it gets to court, it'll go from saying he had 5 kilos to they say he just had 5 grams. That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about Jerry Jones. We're talking about a billionaire. We're talking about high-priced lawyers. We're talking about greedy people in the world. We're talking about trying to save folks. I promise you. Hello. Why y'all think Michael Irvin didn't get all this trouble, folks? Can y'all use your common sense? Come on now. As much dope and cocaine as I love my brother. As much as he smoked, how in the world he didn't get in trouble? Y'all know why. Jerry. Y'all know that. Huh? That's why I'm not worried about Sam being in the doghouse. As long as he's not in Jerry Jones' doghouse, Mike McCarthy's doghouse ain't nothing. Y'all not hearing me. I done seen too many years. I done seen too many players get in trouble. How in the world Pac-Man Jones stay out of trouble in Dallas? Y'all know why? Jerry. Not Jerry. Jerry. Come on, y'all. And because I believe Sam Williams, let me get back to football. Because I believe Sam Williams is we're going to have, see, when you get drafted in the 2nd round, you got to play. Because you got to find out. And because of D-Law's contract, you're gonna have to, you're not going to pay him that next year. There's no way. Or put it this way, if you just want to keep D-Law, okay, then you're going to have to get rid of Armstrong. And somebody going to have to pick up their contract. You got to do that. You can't keep both of them. Sam got to be on the field. So y'all didn't put it in there. Let's go. Who do y'all think? Who do y'all think? When I said Darren Armstrong, are you comfortable perhaps with starting Sam Williams right now over Darren Armstrong? D-Law's spot is secure. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. I ain't worried about that. What do y'all feel about that? Y'all come on, talk to me real quick. Y'all come on, talk to me. I'm waiting. I'm interested in this. Cause see, look, Darn's really haven't played. Darn's really haven't played. Just like Darn, D-Law hadn't played. They consider Darn's a starter, but I'm causing controversy here. Could it be that they're not playing him because maybe trading him? Because I'm quite sure somebody thinking the same thing I'm thinking in that building. Sam Williams has got to play while he's on his rookie deal, while we got him for the next God knows how many years. Come on, talk to me. Hey, what's up, E? My guy E in the building, man. I'm happy to see my brother in here, man. Y'all forgive me. My brother in here, man. What's up, E? He said D-Law might be gone next year, so Sam Williams needs to get his stuff together. I said that, E. I said that. I believe that. However, I will change it if they trade Darn's Armstrong away right now. And what that would tell me is is that D-Law will be here next year if he plays, of course. And then Sam will take Dorrance's spot. See, I found it strange. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I found it strange last year. Okay, not last year. I found it strange this offseason that we re-signed Dante Fowler. So you got to connect all the dots here. I thought for sure Dante Fowler was gonna be gone. You know, he had a big year with us. You know, not Pro Bowl year, but I'm saying he put up numbers that you'll say like if he had played more, his numbers would even be more crazy. I was shocked to see him still be here, and that's when he first signed. I said, "Oh, okay." My mind said, "Okay, you got Sam, you got Fowler. They getting ready to trade Dorrance Armstrong." I said that when they signed Fowler. It hadn't happened yet. And trust me, people want pass rushers. Dorrance Armstrong can play. He can. I just feel like that. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, if the Cowboys aren't done working the front office before week 1. I'm just gonna say that. Now I ain't putting it on it, and I wouldn't be mad if Darn still played because he's a benefit. I just think that it's see we got it's nothing wrong with having pass rushers. We loaded with them. We loaded with them. Speaking of which, well, I know what that means. The kid from San Jose State, he's going to probably be on the practice squad. Okay, so I'm done with that. That means that as of now, if it goes like what it is now, that means Dorrance Armstrong, D-Law, Sam Williams, Dante Fowler, and then you got to throw in Michael Parsons there because he's going to be on the line too. So that's 5 pass rushes. That's 5. That's really all you need going into a game. I just don't. Then when you throw in D-Law, see the value for Dorrance Armstrong on this team goes down because of Michael Parsons. Because Michael Parsons got to get on the line. So the way I look at that is, you paying big money, a nice piece of change for Dorrance Armstrong, but you're really not getting the benefit of him because on third down, Michael Parsons gonna be on the line. D-Law gonna be on the other side. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really giving you what he's supposed to give you. And it's because of Michael Parsons. I just don't see why we haven't, and I don't know if that means we don't know. I don't know. We don't know. There may have been calls for Dorrance Armstrong. There may have been calls for him. There may have been Cowboys calling, shopping him around. We don't know that, but I just don't see, unless Dan Quinn may be the answer right here. And I'm just speculating. I'm conspiracy theorying things right now. Once Dan Quinn is on your side, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere if Dan Quinn likes you. I forgot Isaiah Land, William, but I think Land, I forgot about Land. It'd be a shame if Land don't stay on the team. He really ain't gonna get a lot of time. Jesus, he can play. I really think that I would not be surprised between tomorrow and remember, we're not playing week 1 until 2 weeks from now. That's 2 weeks. I would not be surprised if Dorrance Armstrong is traded. So Sam Williams has to play more so that we can find out, is it going to be right to let D-Law possibly go or trade away Dorrance Armstrong? The only way we're going to get to know that is let Sam Williams hit the field and let him cook, if he can cook. That's the only way, and I think Sam Williams can. Huh? William Q said Land will ball out tonight. You know, a guy like Isaiah Land can cause a little friction as well if he plays, well tonight. I'm telling you now, don't be surprised, y'all. Don't be surprised. I think that Dorrance Armstrong, I think he might be out of here. That's just me talking. I may be 1,000% wrong, but if it was me, I would go ahead and give my draft pick back, or some type of draft pick back, because I just lost one with the Trey Lance deal. All right, I'm done with that. Cowboys shouldn't be playing nobody tonight. God bless them tonight. Please don't let nobody get seriously injured, even and particularly on the offensive line, particularly there. The big battle tonight on the defensive line, and they are probably going to be playing together again, is Gallimore and Bohanna. One of them may not make this team tonight. I mean, may not make the cut. Again, keep in mind who our defensive tackles are. Mozzie Smith, Hankins, Osei. That's 3 right there. You might got room for one more. Usually teams carry 4 defensive linemen in. All right. So between the Gallimore and Bohanna, I believe that's gonna be the fourth defensive tackle tonight. So it's a big night for them. One of them I don't think gonna make it. So it's a big night. That's really the other thing. The other one, again, is Nashawn. That's Nashawn Wright. I don't want to see Deuce Vaughn. I don't want to see Rico Dial. I don't want to see Pollard not playing anyway. I need to see Malik Davis and Hunter Lemke tonight as a running back. And then the guys on the offense, wide receiver, Semi Fiaco, Brooks, Dennis Houston, those guys are going to battle it out. William Keith said Golston or Fiaco. Golston, I'm keeping Golston. I want this defense to be as strong as it could be. Strengthen the strength. Make no mistake about it. Golston will play more than Fiaco. Golston can play. Make our defense as strong as it could be. That is a strong part of the team. Shane Bishop says Bishop wasn't that the Trey Lance pick a compensatory pick? No, 4th round pick. They got a 4th round out of us. Trey Lance will never be traded, considered where he was, for a compensatory pick. You got to have something solid there. That's a guy that they gave up 3 draft picks for. They got to have something back. So they trying to recuperate that, in their mind, the mistake that they made, when they drafted them. They got to try to get something back in some form. So it was that was straight out a 4th round pick for Trey Lance. Now, let's go back to last night. And I had time to think about it. I need somebody to convince me that this trade last night has absolutely nothing to do with Dak Prescott. I ain't talking about this year. I'm not talking about this year. Well, first of all, let's go this route. There are tremendous benefits for having Trey Lance on this team this year. He will be the 3rd quarterback. He probably will not play unless something crazy happen. Everybody got to get hurt. Cooper Rush got to get hurt. Dak got to get hurt, or he'll automatically move up to number 2 if Dak goes down. We already know that. But let's just be honest here. I need y'all to help me here. I really believe that this year he has a job and a role that he is going to do quite well. This is what Trey Lance is going to do. Trey Lance is going to be our practice squad quarterback. He will be Jalen Hurts when we play the Eagles. That's pretty good. That'll get us ready he will do a great job and getting us ready for the Eagles. He's going to do a great job in getting us ready for week 1. Daniel Jones is a mobile quarterback. He runs better than he passes the ball. He's going to run the little option game. Trey Lance can do that. He's going to get us ready. He's going to know more about other teams' offenses than our offense. Because that's what he's going to be. He's going to be the scout team quarterback, and I actually love it. All the mobile quarterbacks that we get right, he's going to be like Tua when we play Miami. Mobile type quarterback. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the schedule here in front of me, but most of you guys know the schedule. I know we're playing Bryce Young. Am I playing Bryce Young? No, not. Mobile quarterbacks, he's gonna do well. Pocket quarterbacks, Bryce Young can do. I mean, it's not Bryce Young. Trey Lance can do that as well. I'm saying he gonna have a great benefit this year. However, next year, see, it ain't Dak Prescott. That's what I want to tell y'all. We start talking about stuff like that. It's not Dak Prescott's job that's in trouble. It's Cooper Rush's job that's in trouble. There's no way in the world nobody gonna convince me that Trey Lance is not gonna be our backup quarterback next year. Can't convince me of that. And next year is next year is the second year of a 2-year deal for Cooper Rush next year. You know what I mean? We only get paid 2 years, $6 million. And he got a lot of that, a few bit of that in signing bonus. There's nowhere in the world and so it's not going to hurt you if you release Cooper or you cut him, because somebody will pick Cooper Rush up to be their second quarterback. He won't make it through waivers like he did last year. Oh no, Cooper Rush got a permanent job for the rest of his life. You ain't got to worry about that. He's there. There's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me that Trey Lance won't be the second quarterback next year. No way. Unless Cooper want to stay here and be the third quarterback, but he might do that to be a $3 million quarterback on the bench. That might, I don't think the Cowboys want to pay that type of money for quarterbacks though. Because Trey is getting paid 5.3 or whatever. Dak probably gonna go, good Lord, we already know what he's gonna get paid once his stuff comes. Last night I was saying, and I'm still holding on to this, a little bit. But it's gonna be interesting to see when we pay Dak and for how many years. It's gonna answer a lot of questions. I don't think they're gonna pay Dak this year because I believe that they're gonna try to put a little heat on him, saying like, okay, you better do something this year because we got this 23-year-old kid that we're gonna groom up real good. And when it's time to really pay you, we really gonna push the issue on this kid, and we ain't got to pay him a whole lot now because we got that 5th-year option on him. We ain't got to just, we gotta hurry him up and get him ready, and he can take your spot. Because if all that you gonna do for the 8-9 years is give me 2 playoff wins and give me just to a couple wild card wins and losing the division around, we feel like this kid here might be able to get us, the same thing that you got quickly. I'm just saying, y'all. NFL, dirty business, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better understand what I'm telling you. I really believe that might be the case. So it ain't about this year. The wheel start turning next year for Trey Lance. Because see, then he'll be playing preseason games. And he gonna get a chance to shine. And everybody gonna know, okay, he was drafted in the first round. He was a 3rd overall pick. And next year, see, the reason why I keep talking about Dak is because it was early this year where everybody started talking about extending Dak this year. That's all we heard. I don't think it's gonna happen now. I don't think that's gonna happen now. I think Dak gonna get extended next year. Just to keep the heat on him, just a little bit, just a little heat. telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, okay. Sometimes, Jerry Jones really think he J.R. Ewing too. Now, a lot of y'all young, y'all don't know nothing about that. Jerry Jones really think he J.R. Ewing. If you know anything about J.R., old Dallas TV series for those that don't know what I'm talking about. JR was sneaky. JR was low down. JR was doing little sneaky deals. He was an oil man just like Jerry Jones was. Hello. Jerry slick now. Jerry slick as all. Y'all don't understand what I'm telling you. Now Jerry slick. He done showed you over the years. Y'all don't want to hear me. It's a little bit more to this trade than what we thinking. Exactly. Yeah. So William Keith, you obviously you old enough to remember J.R. Ewing. That now you understand. I'm telling you, I don't think Dak is gonna get extended this year like everybody was talking about. And we gotta be careful when we say everybody. Fans, thought that there was this time. We ain't heard what the Cowboys really said, but his agent said it though. That's why I'll put a little stock into it. Because his agent said that they were in talks. And I'm trying to figure out like why the talks ain't happening now. I'll say this. I believe Dak is doing it right by not jumping on whatever offer they offered him in the first place because of two reasons. And I don't think Dak need to do anything. The guys are just waiting on each other, man. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The worst thing that happened to the Dallas Cowboys was that Jalen Hurts signed that contract that he signed, $50 million. I know Jerry Jones had to put his head in his hand like, oh my God. Good Lord. What? And this dude ain't had but one good year? One good year, and this man getting paid $50 million. And it was too late then, because see, Dak was like this. Dak was like, wait a minute now. Jalen Hurts just got $50 million off 1 year. He went to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win it. He had one good year and he got paid $50 million. Dak like, really? Okay. Then it was something that happened even worse for Jerry Jones. And see, some of y'all would get mixed up because see, y'all believe the national media and all that kind of stuff. Y'all really fit get messed up. Watch this. This is the second thing that happened. Justin Herbert got paid more than Jalen Hurts. Am I right? I think Justin Herbert getting paid $52 million a year. And the reason why, and see a whole lot of y'all say, well, Justin Herbert is better than that. That's what a lot of y'all saying right now. I already know. I know y'all. And I'm saying he ain't. What has Justin Herbert won? What has he won? He hadn't even won a division yet. And you paid him $52 million a year. He has not won anything. His team hadn't even made a playoff appearance. As great as everybody say Justin Herbert really is, $52 million for a guy that hadn't won anything, and you paid him $52 million. Y'all know what Dak Prescott did? You got it. Wait a minute. Y'all paid Justin Herbert $52 million, and he has not won. He hadn't even got to the playoffs. He hadn't won. Obviously, he ain't won a playoff game. He hadn't been to. He just got a strong arm. That's all he got. I think he made a Pro Bowl by default. That means again that the ones that really got voted in didn't go. So he got into the Pro Bowl like that. Really? And y'all paid him $52 million. What you think Dak Prescott gonna get paid, y'all? I mean, come on now. You see, forget Jalen Hurts. It was already bad enough, but you paid Justin Herbert? Really? Oh, okay. Well, then Dak is next then. And so Dak ain't got no business signing because the race now is this. It's between Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott. And both of them want the other one to sign first. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. So you don't benefit Dak to sign now. No, no. Now Joe obviously has something over Dak. He took his team to the Super Bowl. Joe was the number one overall pick, and Joe has lived up to what he does. For his team. He's deserving of a crazy contract. Joe Burrow is, in my view. He is. He's deserving of it. No question about it. He's well deserving of it. But what is Dak worth? Trust me, Dak Prescott is not trying to sign first. Cause he know Joe, he ain't gonna do nothing but drive Joe's up. Cause see, Dak got to ask for $52 million. He got to. If you gave Justin Herbert that, Dak got to ask for it. He got to. He'd be crazy if he doesn't. It would be a waste of time. He has to ask for that. Justin Herbert don't deserve. You got to show me something. He ain't done nothing. And Joe Burrow is waiting on Dak, and Dak is hoping that Cincinnati takes care of Joe Burrow now, so he can see how much it is annually per year. So then he can go to them and gonna say, well, it's my time next. I'm next in line, and y'all know how the quarterback market go. Is whoever next be. It's gonna be the next highest paid quarterback in the league. So, Joe got 50. If Herbert got 52, Joe got 54. I ain't just gonna give me 55 and I'll call it a day. It's gonna happen, y'all. You ain't finna get between. I'm telling y'all. And if you do that, okay, here's my question again. Here's my question. And if I was Dak, I'm telling y'all, if I was Dak, Dak already got on TV because he's a good company boy. Dak always says, hey, I want to be a Cowboy for life. But Dak read that stuff yesterday where he saw that they traded for Trey Lance. If I was Dak, I would say, oh, okay. Really? Oh, okay. See, I know how this handwriting right on the wall. He a first round draft pick and all that. And, if I were Dak, I'll ask for a 2-year deal. Yeah, I would. So I could go somewhere else and get another bite of the apple. Since y'all plan maybe to go ahead and bring Lance in to start eventually, let me go and get as much as I can, y'all. Give me about a 2-3 year deal. We're good. I even make it better for you. The third year of the deal, I make my base salary X amount of dollars. If y'all gonna give me this signing bonus, this crazy signing bonus, and on the third year, you can just if you let me go in my third year, it ain't gonna cost you pretty much nothing on the salary cap. That's what I want. Just go on, give me all my money up front. Go on, give me my signing bonus. Go on, take care of me for these 2 years. After that, if y'all want Trey Lance, you can go on and do it. Trust me. Seriously. I'm telling y'all better get ready. I'm just gonna look when Dak signed. There's gonna be a lot of y'all mad. When Dak signed, I'm just gonna turn on the show. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna let y'all start writing in the chat. All I'm gonna put down is this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do right here. Hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. All I'm gonna say. This all look. I'm gonna do this right here, and I want y'all to read that comment right there. That's a comment I'm gonna have. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna wait on y'all to quit talking. Cause see, I don't need you mad because I've been trying to prepare you for this for a couple of years. Dak is gonna get paid crazy, and y'all gonna be saying he ain't won this. Justin Herbert ain't won that. You ain't saying nothing about Justin Herbert though. You ain't saying nothing about Justin Herbert. Nothing. Justin Herbert ain't won nothing. Division, playoff appearance, playoff game. He has just played in the regular season. Ain't made the playoffs at all. No. And some of y'all gonna be saying, well, Dak hadn't won but 2 playoff games. He won more than Justin Herbert had. Justin Herbert been to two Pro Bowls. So have Dak. I think Dak been to 3. Justin Herbert is an all-pro quarterback. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. He ain't been no all nothing. He ain't been nothing. Y'all gonna be saying this stuff. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be right here. Right here. I'm just that comment right there. I'm gonna be just like this. I'm just gonna let y'all vent and everything else. I'm gonna even let y'all call in and vent. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm just gonna say, hey, who on the line? You gonna tell me your name, and I can tell by the tone of your voice. You're gonna be so ticked off. I'm just gonna say, hey, brother, you got the floor. Just go ahead and vent and try to keep it as clean as possible. Okay? Just go ahead. I'm gonna be like this. I ain't gonna say nothing. And I told y'all what's gonna happen. Dak Prescott is waiting on Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow is waiting on Dak Prescott. Who gonna sign first? That's why you think, as much as Cincinnati we're talking about, well, we already know we got to take care of it. Why ain't it happened yet? Why haven't it happened yet? Please don't say the money ain't right and all that. It's simple. Justin Herbert is the highest paid quarterback in the league. Joe Burrow has to get more than Justin Herbert. It's not hard to figure out what got to happen. Dak Prescott ain't in no hurry to sign. He already rich. Huh? Wait a minute. Herbert only 3 seasons, made playoffs last year, had a 27-7 lead without his 2 top wide receivers. I don't think he made the playoff last year, will you? Let's give Herbert 7-8 years to compare. I can't give it that. I ain't opened up the phone lines yet. I can't give it that because they paid him before his 7-8 million. I mean 7-8 seasons. They paid him like he the man. You know, I ain't gonna be rude. I answer this question.
Awesome.
James Gottlieb.
Oh, the con man.
To send a voicemail.
I was gonna say don't answer the phone, but it's the con man in the building. What's up, con man? Oh, yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, I can't get it. Con man, okay. Con man, I'm gonna call you back if you're watching. I ain't opened up the lines anyway, but I got it. But y'all gonna be mad. That's all I'm telling you about Dak Prescott. It's just the truth, y'all. It's really the truth. Y'all gonna be upset, and y'all gonna be fire hot. What's up, Smoke? I see you over there. Oh, Saturday Night Smoke said, "Imagine if Mahomes." He said, "Imagine if Mahomes."
James Gottlieb.
Oh, James Gottlieb. Hey, James Gottlieb, what's up?
How you doing, Mr. Big Shot? I just want to agree with you 100%.
Yes, sir.
There's going to be a lot of people fired up when he gets this money. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man.
They're sitting around here.
Yeah, it's going to be.
They have no clue.
I mean, they got a clue. They just don't want it to happen. And it's going to happen. And people are going to be on fire. Listen, they talking about him every day on ESPN, talking about can he lead? Can he cut down interceptions? Ain't nobody saying nothing about Josh Allen. Nobody. Josh Allen have double-digit interceptions every year since he been here. Fumble the ball 8-9 times a year because he run the ball like crazy. And nobody say nothing about that. Nobody ain't talking about can Jared Goff get them back. Okay. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Number 1 pick in the draft. Baker Mayfield, number 1 pick in the draft. Can Baker live up to his number 1 draft status? Ain't nobody talking about no other quarterback in the league except Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott. That's all you done heard every day. So imagine when they say, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be funny. it's gonna be some folks in here. Look,
Yes, sir.
James, ain't nobody said nothing about Justin Herbert getting paid $52 million a year. He ain't done nothing. Nobody. He wasn't now?
He just got dressed for the season, but he didn't do anything to even get revoked to that much money.
They say the man got a strong arm. Man, every quarterback in this league got a strong arm. Good Lord of mercy. I mean, come on now. Everybody got a strong arm. They ain't say nothing, but I promise you, when it's gonna be a 3-day event. Every morning, Dak Prescott the highest paid. It's gonna be incredible, Jerry. It is, man.
And I agree with you 100%. If I was Dak, I would do the exact same thing you said. I would do a 2-year deal and make that third year.
Yeah.
You said exactly the way.
But here's the reason why. Here's the reason why, James. Let me go and put myself in position to do that before Jerry Jones screw me on the other side.
Yeah.
So I can get another bite. So I can get another bite at the apple. You see what I'm saying? If Dak is smart now, he gonna get paid from the Cowboys. Then another 2-3 years, he gonna get paid from somebody else. He'll be 36 years old. My goodness, that's young for the quarterback these days. That's young for the quarterback these days. He'll have another 3 years to play. Somebody gonna have to pay him, and bam. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't give no favor because it's obvious that when you get older, you know, Dak got to be thinking. You know what I'm saying? They cut his best friend. He see how they did. He see how they, the Ezekiel Elliott thing went. He been around long enough to see how they did other players on the team. He know what time it is. I wouldn't sign for no 6-7 years. I wouldn't. Man, forget Jerry.
I just can't wait to see you down there when it said I told you so.
No, I'm serious.
Because it's coming.
It's coming.
I believe it's coming because it's amazing how he constantly get bashed on a daily basis, even when there's no football season.
Dak Prescott.
They have to talk.
Dak Prescott.
So when that time comes, we able to hold up that Lombardi trophy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They might not even allow us to be on YouTube.
Exactly. They might cut my show off, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna open up the line just like this. I'm putting my hand in my head. I'm just gonna have I told you so. That's all I'm gonna say. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna do.
I'll get a hat that says
I told you so. Cause look, Jay, I'm trying to keep my show on live, so I ain't gonna say nothing. YouTube and Facebook can't say I said something. All I'm gonna be doing this. I'm just gonna put my hand in my head. I'm gonna let y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody get too out of hand, I'm gonna hang up on them, and I don't need y'all cutting my show off. You understand? I can't do it. Yeah. I appreciate you, Jay.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
telling everybody about you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Just go Cowboys and big show. I'm gonna try to jump every chance I get.
Come on,
make sure
man.
I get in the podcast and everything as well.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye. Well, James started. I ain't want to open up the line, but since he called, the phone line is open now. Y'all got it. I mean, it's something strange about this thing. It's not this year. It's not this year, y'all. It's not. The fun with the Trey Lance thing is going to start next year. Yes, it is. It's going to start next year. Not this year. Next year. That's when we're going to start really finding out about this, how really are they. I'm already telling you, Trey Lance will be your number 2 quarterback next year. Barring injury or barring something catastrophic. I don't care where Cooper Rush is in his contract. He only had a 2-year deal. The only 2-year deal for $600 million. He'll be a $3 million quarterback, or unless they gave him his money, at the front. And depending on how it is, I could pull it up and just see where you're gonna, how much you're gonna get paid next year. But that ain't nothing. Trey Lance next year is getting, I told y'all to follow the money. Trey Lance next year is getting paid $5 million. Y'all really believe that Trey Lance is going to be a third string quarterback? I think it's 5.6 next year. He's gonna go from $940,000 this year to 5.6 next year. You really believe that he's gonna be a third quarter? This is so easy to see. That's when the fun gonna begin. Because Trey Lance gonna get a lot of time in the preseason. Trey Lance will have another whole year, learn, a good 2 years really, to learn the playbook. He'll be ready to go by training camp next year. And there's gonna be some of y'all gonna be saying, "Man, Trey Lance look good. Oh my God, look how agile he is. Look at the accuracy on him. He was a first round pick. He's a third overall pick in the draft. Y'all know how y'all are. Y'all don't like Dak anyway. Y'all be saying, "Oh my God, woo. Yeah, he need to play. We can put him in and build around him because we don't have to pay him yet. We can pick up that 5th-year option. We can get stuff to surround him before we pay him." And that makes sense. I ain't gonna knock you for that. It makes sense, but y'all gonna dismiss Dak so fast. Woo. And that's why I'm saying Dak need to get selfish. Forget that corporate Dakness. Pretty, corporate Dak. Man, go on get doggish before you get screwed out now. I'm serious. Don't get you a bite of the apple here. Then go get you another bite in about another 2-3 years. Set yourself up, because you know the handwriting on the wall when they bring in a first round quarterback done traded for him, and they think he pretty good. You know what the handwriting on the wall is. Let's not act like it ain't what it is. That's why I say that the only thing that's gonna change what I'm saying right now, I'm serious, y'all, to kill all this is if Dak Prescott get us to the NFC Championship game, and yes, if he wins the Super Bowl, then all what I'm saying is down the drain. Because then it won't be no question. You keep Dak. Trey Lance will be gone in a couple more years or whatever. That's the way you're going to have to look at it. But if the Cowboys this year, make the playoffs, wild card round, and you better win that wild card game. You better win it. And divisional round this year, barring injuries, you better win the divisional round this year. It's no question. If all the Dak can get, it ain't really on Dak, y'all, but y'all know he's going to get the blame because that's what they say now. Dak Prescott has only won 2 games. Nobody ain't talking about 30 points given up by the defense against the Packers and all that kind of. Nobody ain't talking about that. They just say Dak Prescott has only won 2 games. See what I'm saying? So the same way, that's how they going to do that. I'm telling y'all, if the Cowboys don't do it this year, and when I say do it, like I said last night, you have to define what do it means. I'm telling y'all, you can't just you just can't get to the division round this year. You're gonna have to win. You gotta win. I ain't saying you gotta win the Super Bowl, but you better be in the game. You just about need to be in that game to get some of this steam off of you. Because if all you gonna do is win a wild card game, and let me go and say this. I'm saying now you know I'm a Cowboy fan, but let me just go and say this. Unless Dak is injured, okay? If Dak is injured, then flush it down the toilet. But if Dak is playing and all we win is 8 or 9 games this year, I ain't gonna get it, Doc. You might as well start getting ready to start house shopping somewhere else. You might as well start looking at the landscape of the NFL and start seeing who some of these quarterbacks are that's good. That their contract getting ready to run out, and then you think they ain't gonna go to the draft and get a replacement. You better start looking. If all the Cowboys are gonna give us this year is 9 wins and on the cusp of a wild card berth, Dak ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. You okay. You think that, watch this. I will be shocked. And Jerry and Stephen Jones will shock me if Dak Prescott is signed this year to an extension, I will be shocked. I will be totally shocked if Dak Prescott is signed to an extension this year. If you would have asked me yesterday, 2 days ago, I would have said, well, Dak Prescott probably going to get an extension before this year is over with. That all changed with that trade for me. I see the slickness that's going on. I see it. I've been a Cowboy fan since 1977. I was 4 years old. I done seen the owner. I done seen Jerry ever since he got here. Jerry is slick as oil. And then there are a lot of things that you can see by the moves that he make. You ain't just got this kid in here just to have him as a piece to ride the bench. He's too much of an asset to be bringing him in for nothing. I'm just telling you, Dak has got to do it this year. He got to me, he got one of his best teams ever. Lord knows this is his best defense he ever had. Yeah, look. I don't care what y'all say. I know some of y'all don't like what I'm saying. But we family. We Cowboy family. We Cowboy family. So, but it's just the truth. They didn't bring him in. Y'all know also how cheap Stephen Jones is. Come on, y'all. Y'all know this. What they been saying about when we try to sign other players? What did they say? Well, when you got to give the quarterback a big piece of the pie, you can't really sign the players. Oh, they solved that problem. Oh, that's what Stephen Jones said every time. Well, what's up, Scott? Oh, well, you can't sign all these players when the quarterback takes a big piece of the pie. You can't be remember that was the excuse they used for signing free agents. Well, we would like to have the free agents too, but when the quarterback has the big piece of the pie, you can't quite sign the free agents there because there's no more money left, and then you still have to sign some of the players that are already on the roster. So you can't really sign the big name players because the quarterback takes a big piece of the pie. You don't think that the Cowboys solved that problem, y'all? By getting Trey Lance? And they got a chance to put a 5th-year option on him? Y'all don't think there ain't nothing fishy going on out here for that? Y'all don't think it ain't nothing? I know y'all saying, I know y'all saying it ain't nothing to worry. Yeah, this year, no. It ain't nothing to worry about. No, not this year, no. I'm in total agreement with you. This year, ain't nothing to worry about. We ain't worried about Trey Lance this year. Not at all. Nothing. I mean, we'll be glad to see him on he might get a couple plays in the red zone. Where he can use his legs. I can see that happening. I can see him coming in on 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1s. I can see that. I'm quite sure there'll be a package for him in there or something like that. I can see Mike McCarthy doing that this year. But as far as being the starting quarterback and all that, no, sir, no, not this year. Next year, though, this thing finna crank up. Not being a starting quarterback, I'm just saying you're going to see the slow, it ain't really slick, but you're going to see the slow progression. Trey Lance will be the number 2 quarterback next year. It ain't no doubt in my mind. Trey Lance will get a lot of preseason snaps. Everybody gonna be Cowboy fans next year gonna be saying, "Oh my God, hey, Trey, I mean, oh my goodness, woo, Trey Lance special. Oh my God, y'all know how Cowboy fans are. Oh my God, Trey is, oh my goodness, that's what y'all gonna be saying." Soon as Dak throw one in the dirt, man, put Trey Lance in. He's a 1st-round quarterback. Put him in. He can do that. I don't know how y'all. The reason why I know that, and I'm through, because I'm starting to get a little irritated too. Whether you know it or not, even though I'm smiling. See, I remember when Dak got hurt last year, I remember some of y'all saying, and I don't know who some of y'all, because there ain't too many in this chat. I remember some of y'all saying to keep Cooper Rush in the starting lineup. Now, if y'all saying that about a Cooper Rush staying in the starting lineup, what in the world are y'all gonna be saying about Trey Lance next year? Y'all, and some of y'all haters that's watching this replay, y'all said that about Cooper Rush. Y'all was saying keep Cooper Rush in the game, knowing he wasn't throwing for no whole bunch of yards, knowing that the defense was carrying us last year. All Cooper had to do was make a couple of plays. It wasn't like he was throwing for 3,000 yards, 300 yards every game. Some of them games he was throwing for 150, 170 yards. There were a couple games we threw over 200. One game we threw for 3. But y'all ready to put Dak down then. I already can tell what y'all gonna do when Trey Lance being the second quarterback. I already know what y'all gonna do. Y'all showed me with Cooper Rush. I know what y'all gonna say. Don't worry about it. I told y'all, I see y'all in a couple, it may be next year, but I'm gonna tell y'all, when Dak signed for $56 million a year, don't say I didn't tell you so. Dak ain't signing nothing. He trying to wait till Joe Burrow get done. That's what he waiting on. That's what he waiting on. Y'all better get ready. All right, I'm done. All right, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Hey, I need you to come back tonight if you got time. Cowboys play tonight, last preseason game. Let's kind of look at it together. I'll be with a West Coast, at least I'm supposed to be with West Coast landlord from Alabama and Henry the Moore tonight doing the big watch party. My channels will be there, so all you guys can tune in right from where you are. Big Time Show pages, the YouTube page. Y'all come back and watch the game with me if you don't, if you want to. I'll be back in just a couple hours actually. We'll be all together for the show. Come on, hang with me on tonight. I'm gonna go sit down for a second now, set up, and be right back after that. All right. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all in just a little bit, about another couple of hours, I guess. I think it's at 6 o'clock in our state, Central Time. Let me make sure. Well, if that be the case, I got about an hour left. Good Lord. Hour and a half. Y'all forgive me. I'm on another total thing. If somebody put it in on the chat. Yes. So it's 7 o'clock tonight. So it's 4:35. I'll see y'all in a couple hours for the 2 a.m. in Italy. 7 o'clock Central Time. So Central Time. 7 o'clock Central Time. Cowboys are playing at home. So that's Central Time tonight. Central Time. So I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. If I'm on with landlord and West Coast, which is what we all talk about, but things happen sometime. I'll be there, but if not, I'm not doing a watch party. I'm not gonna do one. I don't want. Hey Pierre, appreciate you popping in, sir. I know some folks have asked me to do that, but I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I don't feel like it. But anyway, look for me tonight. Turn on the live notifications. I'll hang with y'all tonight. Listen, I want y'all to see my intro. All right. Most of y'all didn't see it coming in. I got a new intro. Smooth. Raw. I'm going to close with that. I don't want to close with my usual music. I'll do that next time. But I want y'all to see my intro. Just fire. It is. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get out the way. If you want to clap your hands, you can. If not, put the fire emoji down. How about that? I'm going to come right back and see if y'all liked it. I ain't going to cut it off right then. All right. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for hollering. Y'all stay right here now. Watch the intro. This is the Big Time Show.
These my Dallas make it hurt.
Y'all felt that, didn't you? I know you did. Y'all felt that, didn't you? I know. Y'all felt that. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We will see you a little bit later on tonight. Till then, see you.